today's world, the dating scene has shifted dramatically. Many men are stepping back from approaching women, not out of disinterest, but because the risks seem higher and the rewards less certain. The culture around dating has become more complex, with new social norms and digital distractions shaping how people interact. This video explores why men are increasingly hesitant to make the first move, and what's really driving this silent withdrawal from traditional dating behavior. One of the biggest challenges men face today is the fear that their intentions will be misunderstood. What used to be a simple greeting or a friendly introduction can now be seen as intrusive or even threatening. This shift in perception makes men second-guess their actions, often choosing silence over the risk of being misread. The result? Fewer genuine connections and more missed opportunities for meaningful interaction. Modern dating expectations are confusing. On one hand, men are still expected to take the initiative and make the first move. On the other, they often face criticism or negative reactions for doing so. This contradiction creates a sense of uncertainty and hesitation. Men are left wondering what's acceptable and what might cross a line, making it harder to approach women with confidence. Smartphones and social media have changed the way people interact. It's now common to see people engrossed in their screens even in social settings. For men, this creates an additional barrier. Approaching someone who's focused on their phone feels awkward and often unwelcome. The digital world competes with real-life interactions, making it harder for men to engage in person. Repeated negative experiences in the dating world can take a toll on anyone. For men, constant rejection or misinterpretation leads to emotional burnout. Over time, this exhaustion makes the idea of approaching women less appealing. Instead of risking another uncomfortable encounter, many men choose to withdraw, protecting themselves from further disappointment. Silent withdrawal isn't always obvious. Men may still participate in social events or online conversations, but they're less likely to initiate romantic interactions. The fear of being misunderstood or judged outweighs the desire to connect. This subtle shift has a profound impact on the dating landscape, reducing opportunities for genuine relationships to form. Today, even the most innocent gestures can be viewed with suspicion. A simple hello or compliment might be interpreted as an unwanted advance. This negative lens makes men feel like they're walking on eggshells, unsure of how their actions will be received. The result is a growing reluctance to engage, as the risk of being judged seems ever present. With so much potential for misinterpretation, many men now prefer to remain silent rather than risk a negative reaction. This preference for silence isn't about shyness but about self-preservation. By avoiding potentially awkward situations, men hope to protect their self-esteem and avoid unnecessary conflict. Ironically, the very thing men are encouraged to do, take initiative, can also lead to negative consequences. When men approach women, they risk being labeled as pushy or inappropriate, even when their intentions are genuine. This double standard makes it difficult for men to know how to act, leading to increased hesitation and anxiety. The rules of modern dating are often unclear and constantly changing. What's acceptable in one situation might be frowned upon in another. This lack of consistency leaves men feeling unsure about how to approach women, making them more likely to avoid taking any action at all. Social media has amplified the fear of public embarrassment. A rejection that once would have been private can now be shared widely, turning a personal moment into a public spectacle. This added pressure makes men even more cautious about approaching women, as the stakes feel much higher than before. The emotional impact of rejection is nothing new, but social media has intensified it. Now, a single awkward moment can be replayed and commented on by strangers. This emotional toll discourages men from putting themselves out there, leading to even fewer real-world interactions. Phones and digital devices have become ever-present in our lives, creating new barriers to face-to-face connection. For men, it's hard to compete with the constant stream of notifications and online entertainment. Approaching someone in person feels riskier and less rewarding when attention is focused elsewhere. Many men feel that trying to engage someone in person is almost pointless when digital distractions dominate. The sense that real-world interactions can't measure up to the excitement or convenience of online communication leads to further withdrawal from traditional dating behaviors. Dating standards have risen, with many men feeling that the expectations placed on them are unattainable. Whether it's about looks, status, or behavior, these high standards can make men feel inadequate. Rather than risk being judged or compared, some men choose to step back entirely. The constant pressure to meet unrealistic expectations can be overwhelming. Men may feel that no matter what they do, it's never enough. This sense of inadequacy leads to a reluctance to participate in the dating scene, as the fear of falling short outweighs the hope for connection. Social media and dating apps have increased the sense of competition among men. Constant comparisons to others, whether it's looks, achievements, or lifestyle, can erode self-confidence. This competitive atmosphere makes it even harder for men to feel comfortable approaching women. All these factors add up to a significant emotional cost for men. The fear of rejection, the pressure to perform, and the risk of public embarrassment create a heavy burden. Over time, this emotional weight leads many men to withdraw from the dating scene altogether. The culture around dating has changed, and not always for the better. While some changes promote safety and respect, others have made it harder for genuine connections to form. Men's withdrawal is a response to these new challenges as they navigate an environment that often feels hostile or unwelcoming. It's important to understand that men's withdrawal from approaching women isn't about a lack of interest. It's a response to a complex set of challenges: misinterpretation, criticism, digital distractions, and unrealistic expectations. Recognizing these factors can help foster empathy and encourage more open, honest conversations about dating. As dating culture continues to evolve, it's essential for everyone to reflect on how these changes impact both men and women. By fostering understanding and empathy, we can create a more welcoming environment for genuine connections. The goal isn't to assign blame but to recognize the challenges and work together toward healthier, more fulfilling relationships.